Welcome.
Hi guys.
Our Salty Tribes 32.
Yes.
And this week, in honor of the Santa Ana winds, we are sharing like our mom ideas on what medicines and things we travel with, and kind of like natural remedies that we use on ourselves and our kids.
What works for us, especially because I have a kid home sick today and
I'm sick.
Stephanie's sick, and I just made her take my tip that I'm going to share this Viewsletter, and she almost gagged, but I guarantee you she's going to wake up better
I'm
tomorrow.
still almost throwing up. I'm just pushing it down.
She's suppressing it down.
It's almost like PTSD for me.
Okay, I'm not quite sure why it's such a big deal. It's gross, but it's like you're an adult. Like,
okay, share your tip.
All right. I like would get this on a T-shirt if I could. Like,
She does like swear by it.
Swear by it.
If she had like,
I put these right
if she had rules to live by, I think this would at least be
Top 5.
number 2.
Mommy, give me milk.
What's the number 1?
Like,
Give me my milk.
keep the commandments, or like
Love my
God.
husband.
Maybe that's 3.
Okay. Now I can't claim this as my own. This was recommended to me by a really good friend, but I kid you not, I have not had a cold in 2 years, 3 years.
That's
Which,
a pretty big testimony. right
Coming
there.
from someone who, like annually, I would get like one cold where I was just coughing for like a week and I couldn't sleep. I hate coughing. I hate when you
is
have
the
a
worst.
cough and you have to sleep.
Because coughing lingers forever.
Lingers forever, and then I'm fine during the day. I'm like, oh, a little cough here and there, but then at night it's like, like I can't. That's what I grew up always knowing. I was like, okay, once a year. Another time I had such bad an infection in my throat. The doctor was like, you're gonna have to get your tonsils out. He's like, you get one more sore throat, I'm taking your tonsils out. So like, I'm always prone to like those sort of symptoms. Until my friend told me about liquid garlic, which you can get at most health food stores. Here in Huntington, I go to Mother's, and
Do
it's,
they have it like Whole Foods?
yeah, they do. You can order it online
Or
too,
I was gonna say you probably order it on Amazon.
and it's exactly what it is. It's compressed garlic in liquid form. So I think like the measurement is 1/4 teaspoon. She's still like grimacing over it.
I know, my kids still do.
You take 1/4 teaspoon, and you can look up the properties of garlic online, but they're so antibacterial. They're good for your heart. It's good for your immune system. And anytime I feel a runny nose or like even sinus pressure or a sore throat or a cough, anything like that, as soon as I feel it coming on, I start taking the liquid garlic. I did it when I was pregnant with Posey. Like, Matt was like on his deathbed and I was taking liquid garlic and I was fine, even though I was pregnant and not sleeping. So you guys, it's gross. You take it like
gross.
morning and night as soon as your symptoms start, and it just will kill. Can you feel it like burning, kind of like?
All I can taste is garlic.
Okay, well, it doesn't taste, it's not like eating garlic fries and you're like, I had some garlic. No.
No.
It's like,
Super concentrated.
yeah, I think like 1/4 teaspoon is like 70 cloves of garlic or something like that. It's a lot.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot.
And I like dumped it in the back of
right
my
in
throat.
the right.
Let me tell you why I have PTSD about garlic. Because I lived in Romania for a semester, and everyone there's, I'm sorry if you're from Romania, but everyone's BO smells like garlic. Like they
Ew.
put whole cloves of garlic in their butter as garlic butter and spread it on their toast. So that smell just reminds me of that, like garlic BO. And I eat garlic like in my food generally.
Yeah.
But like, and especially when I'm pregnant, like any whiff of garlic makes me want to just, that's what sets me off. But
I wish I would have known that before I forced you to drink it, but.
well, I'm hoping. I really have like the worst sore throat. Like, the kind that keep you up at night because you try and
can't
swallow and you're just like, ah. I took 3 leave and like didn't touch it.
You guys, liquid garlic, and I was going to tell you one more thing about it. Oh, if you can't handle the taste, I'm used to it now, and I've even made my now 10-year-old take it. She hates it, but one time she was so sick, I was like, take this. This is she was better. Anyways, but if you can't handle the taste, have some orange juice
A
nearby,
chaser.
and you do a chaser.
I'll let
And
you
it's
know
not
how
that
it
bad.
comes out.
Yeah, next week.
I did take it.
We'll see. She'll be healed, and she'll look like 10 years younger.
Like a vampire. No, but they're afraid of garlic.
They're afraid of garlic. Interesting. Anyways, moving on to Stephanie's tip.
My tip, like, especially when we travel, whether my kids start out sick or not, it's like, you know, like the sleep deprivation, and you're in a new atmosphere, so it's like
Getting on
new
a plane.
germs, and so they always tend to get sick when we travel. Like, I always bring a container of Vicks Vapor Rub, even when they were babies, because there's a baby strength.
Right.
And like with the coughing at night, slather it on their feet, pull socks on over it, and it helps them sleep so much better. I don't know, like, I'm totally not into like these types of like cures. I'm just like, here's the cough syrup or whatever. But especially when you have babies or toddlers, you can't give them like regular medicine. And so now even to this, I've done it to myself. Like put the Vicks on my feet, you know, like rub it on here, and it just helps them sleep so much better. So I just always travel with it.
One thing with Vicks, if you can't find the baby strength, because this is when I had babies and I needed Vicks for my babies and we couldn't find it, I put it on their pillow or on like a tissue so that it's not, because sometimes I've put it on my kids before and they've complained about the sting. So if your kid doesn't want to have Vicks even on their feet because it stings or burns or whatever, which is actually a really minor side effect.
I'm usually just like, deal with it.
Yeah, me mom over here. But yeah, so I'll like take a scoop, and if you're worried about it staining your sheets, then put it on like a tissue paper or something and put it right by their pillow. So they're
That's a good tip.
they're still
Like breathing.
Yes, they're still breathing it, but they're not feeling the burn.
We had this humidifier that had like a little insert place,
Yeah.
and you could insert these Vicks
Drops.
strips.
Oh yeah, we had drops in
And
it.
so it just like kind of vaporizes the smell throughout the room. It's lovely. Maybe I need to sleep with that tonight.
I know, you guys, because the air's been so dry.
Dry.
I want to get out my mister.
Yeah.
Not my humidifier, but like
You're
a,
like a diffuser.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't have one of those.
I don't either. I've gifted it because I really want one.
I've thought about it.
I've thought about buying it so many
But-
times, and I've given it to people.
I
But
don't
I
know that
really
I can
want
go
one.
into that world. It's like I feel like it's such a deep dive.
It's not a deep dive. You can dabble. I've dabbled, and I'm still me.
You are, but you don't even own a diffuser.
I don't, but I really want one, and I want it in my kitchen, and that's a Christmas present. Here you go. You need a Christmas present idea for me?
For you.
And I'll get you one.
Just cancel each other out.
Let's just buy it for ourselves,
Yes.
and then write a note.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoyed it. Did yours come yet? Okay,
digress.
sorry. That's another
We
tangent.
digress.
Yeah.
We also, both of us, always travel with, you know, kid strength Motrin, because it's inevitable someone's gonna get a headache or fall on their face, or I mean, I've got 3 boys. Like, it's on the daily.
A lot of times too, for me, my kids, it's dehydration. Like if we've
Yeah.
traveled and
Yeah,
changed
that's
climate or altitude, like they're not drinking enough water. And I don't like to give them the Tylenol or Motrin immediately. Like I'm always like, okay, drink water. And then if a couple hours later they still feel it, then I give it to them.
Well, and I have, one of my kids has, like, chronic migraines. So,
Who does?
Jude.
He does?
Yeah.
That's sad.
So we try and do, you know, make sure he's drinking and sleeping and all the stuff we know to control. But
Yeah.
it's like, if one's coming on, we've got to give him something like
or else it's gonna
immediately, or else, you know, he's in bed for 2 days
be, poor
throwing
dude.
up. I know. Anyway, we digress again.
I don't know.
But we talked about going to different climates. We travel to Utah a lot, and it is so dry there. Like,
oh my gosh.
when you go to your feet, immediately just
No, my eyes. I wear contacts.
Oh.
So immediately, whenever I go to Utah, my eyes, I'm like, my contacts start like tilting. And if you wear contacts, you know what I mean? If they're not sitting properly, weighted, then they'll shift like that and you're out of focus. So I'm constantly like rolling my eyes back.
gosh, that's annoying.
So that's where I feel it the most. And my lips.
it's time for LASIK.
Scary.
But
Very scary.
I know. Laser in the eyeball. We always bring like a tub of oh gosh, now the name, but like really thick moisturizing
Cetaphil?
cream. Yes,
That's my
Cetaphil.
favorite. The tub.
The tub.
Yes.
And just slather it on our kids every time we get Grant, my youngest, also like his lips and nose just get dry and cracked, so we also always travel with oh my gosh, what's wrong with my brain?
I use Vaseline.
Carmex.
Okay, Carmex, yeah.
Because it's a little bit medicated. He is like, it stings. You're fine.
So if you don't want to be Mean Mom again, you can use Vaseline.
If you don't want to contend for the Mean Mother of the Year trophy, I'm in first place, so good luck. Then use Vaseline.
Anyway, so those
Yeah, are kind of like go-to travel with remedies.
yes, and they work for us, and if you're prepared, your kids are going to be much happier.
And your trip is going to be much more
Trip's
enjoyable.
easier.
Yeah.
And go get liquid garlic. I'm not kidding you. And a friend of mine went to go get it, and they told her at Mother's to use oregano, liquid oregano.
I heard that burns like the dickens.
I have not tried that.
I've heard.
They said they're like, if you're willing to do liquid garlic, you might as well do oregano because it's stronger.
Yeah, I've heard it burns.
So I'll try that out and let you guys know.
The taste is probably better. Like it
No,
probably,
I don't know. It's
it
both
probably
bad.
won't trigger me. Like
Oregano?
the garlic
There you go.
does.
But try them out, and be prepared.
Yes, and if you have any great home remedies, your go-tos, let us know. Especially when you're traveling. Like, I know I keep repeating that, but I feel like my kids are always getting sick wherever we are. Like, our kids got sick in Mexico, and like we couldn't even like read the labels on medicine to know what we were getting.
Right.
So it's a lot easier to just kind of pack along stuff just in case. Oh, Imodium. That's also a good one. If you're traveling
for tummy issues,
if you're traveling to Mexico, Imodium, because you're bound to get some of that water in you somehow.
on that note,
Have a great week.
have a great week.
Thanksgiving is coming.
Yes, we're excited.
She's excited.
I'm excited.
Actually, someone's cooking for me, so I can't complain.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.